Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Braves men's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves men's basketball.
Good afternoon and welcome to Wilson Fieldhouse on the campus of Ottawa University in Ottawa, Kansas. As the Ottawa University Braves play host to the York College Panthers, the Braves at 8-4, 4-4 in the KCAC. Host the Panthers, who are 4-9, 1-6. First action for the Panthers since November 29th. They've had to forfeit their last two due to COVID issues, so have not played since the 29th. That was a win for them, an 83-78 victory over Friends. Ottawa coming off a win over the Friends Falcons on Wednesday, an 82-77 win that ended a four-game losing streak as they were able to bounce back. Ottawa finished with 50 bench points going along. It was Ty Bland and Joe Johnson III leading the way as they combined for 41 points. Ottawa 19 assists to just 9 turnovers. We'll go ahead and take our first break. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
I'm Joel Clark, a Select Quote agent, with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and he can't take it with him. Well, I went to work and found Ray, who's 40 and takes medication to control his high blood pressure, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. That's way more coverage for a lot less than what he was paying. If SelectQuote didn't shop for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote and to find out how much you can save, call 1-800-597-2010. That's 1-800-597-2010. 1-800-597-2010. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at selectquote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse as we're about 4 minutes away from the national anthem and starting lineups between the Braves and the York College Panthers. As we talked about that win for OU on Wednesday night, Ottawa 39% from three, just 38% from the field overall, 76% from the foul line. But the bench scoring was big as Ottawa outscored Friends 50-3, and they were led by Joe Johnson's 24, Ty Bland 17, and then Tristan Hull led the way with 10 boards. It was the spark from Joe Johnson that led the way for OU. Braves are 6-1 this year when Johnson scores 10 or more points off the bench. Through 12 games this year, the Braves at 85.6 points per game. That's first in the conference. 39.8 rebounds, which comes in at 6th in the KCAC, and 15.9 assists, which is at 3rd. Braves do rank 23rd in the nation in points and 23rd in points per game at 85.6. Ottawa 5-2 inside Wilson Fieldhouse this year, but have lost 2 straight at home. Still averaging 89 points per game. Those 2 losses coming to Avila on November 29th, 74-72, and then a loss to number 25 Bethel here last Saturday, 86-81. Braves are still led in scoring by Perry Carroll at 15.7. Andre Jackson leads Ottawa rebounding at 6.8, and Jackson Mallory at 3.2 assists. York College comes in at 4-9, 1-6. They've had to forfeit their last 2 games due to COVID. But their last game that they did play on November 29th, they won 83-79. And in that win over Friends. They outscored the Falcons 51-43 in the second half after they trailed by 3 at the break. 50% from the field, 28% from 3, 66% from the foul line. They were led by Brent Clark's 25. Keon Hoskin finished the game with 22, and Webster Simeus scored 13. On the year, they averaged 78 points per game. That is 5th in the KCAC. They shoot at 47% from the field and 35% from deep. They've had their struggles from the foul line where they are 10th, shooting just 63%. And defensively, they've had their struggles. They're 11th in points per game given up at 78. 46% from the field defensively, that's 12th. And last in defending the 3, which is where Ottawa has got to knock down those open shots, Bruce. Something they missed a ton of last week in the loss to Bethel in this building.
Yes, like you said in the opening, Joe Johnson got going early and often at Braves University as the top three-point shooter, and it was good to see him go. The three-point shot has been a big part of this Braves team and many Braves teams in the past, and we need to get Ian Moore, Jaquan Daniels, Perry Keller. You know, the list goes on with kids that can shoot the 3, and the Braves need to continue to knock down those shots to be successful against the York Panthers this afternoon.
13th meeting between these two. The series tied at 6. They only played one game last year, a 75-63 win for York in Wilson Fieldhouse on February 1st. That actually broke Ottawa's 3-game winning streak against the Panthers. First meeting dates back to 2001. And Bruce, we called that game last year.
Yeah.
A game that really Ottawa was coming in on a 4-game winning streak, was starting to roll. That game just kind of came out of nowhere for OU offensively. We saw York use a ton of zone, a lot of half-court offense where they used their bigs to get physical and managed to come away with the win. This is a York team that only finished the year 4-13 last year, 4-10 in the KCAC.
Yeah, that's just just a York team that played up. You know, the Braves, what they were able to do last year and, the previous years. It's always a great matchup. York basketball, when they came in the conference, was one of the top teams in the league. They have struggled a little bit here the past year, but that tradition is still there, and they love coming to Ottawa to play these Braves.
We're going to wrap up the pregame show. It's time for the national anthem and starting lineups. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of 2.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
More than 1 in 3 people will face cancer in their lifetime. Unfortunately, fear can stop you from getting your cancer screening, but it won't stop cancer. Early detection can save your life. Don't wait for symptoms to appear to act. Cancer screening is safe, effective, and accessible for everyone, including free or low-cost screening programs. Go to cancerscreeninfo.com right now for free screening resources and recommendations from the American Cancer Society. Don't wait. Early detection can save your life. Go to cancerscreeninfo.com today. cancerscreeninfo.com.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse as we'll get you the starting lineups for tonight. We'll start with the visitors from York, Nebraska. They're 4-9, 1-6 in the KCAC. At guard will be number 4, Brent Clark, a 6'2 junior from Dallas, Texas, a transfer from Randall University. At guard number 5, Keon Hoskin, a 6'4 sophomore from Duncanville, Texas. He's the leading scorer on this team at 18.7. At guard number 13, Kobe Bonner, a 6'3 sophomore from Topeka, the Seaman High School graduate. averages 4 points and a rebound per game. At forward will be number 24, Webster Simius, a 6'8 senior from Miami, Florida. He is a transfer from Division II Cameron University. He averages 9 points and 3 rebounds. And at forward, number 55, Jordan Marble, a 6'2 sophomore from Grand Rapids, Michigan, transfer from Lake Michigan Community College there, coached by Tree Burks in his 7th season. Third as head coach, assistant coaches Corey Slaughter and Jeremy Ahart. For the Braves, at guard number 0, Jaquan Daniels, the 6'4 senior from Columbus, Georgia. At guard number 1, Perry Carroll, the 5'11 senior from Ottawa. At guard number 3, Ian Moore, the 6'2 junior from Lamar, Missouri. At guard number 5, Andre Jackson, the 6'3 senior from Turner. And at forward, number 11, Tristan Hull, the 6'7 senior from KCK. Braves are coached by Aaron Siebenthal, a record of 111 and 80 in his 7th season. Associate head coach Phil McClintock, assistant coach Jamie Vadish. Braves in the white jerseys, white shorts. Braves across the chest in gold. For York, blue jerseys, blue shorts. York across the chest in white, numerals in white. As we are ready to go, as Hull jumps it up against Simius, and Hull will win the tip as the Braves go from right to left. It'll be Perry Carroll with possession for OU. Carroll looking left side, goes in the corner to Daniels. Quickly, they'll find Andre Jackson. Great move to get the defender to blow by him, and he'll lay it in to give Ottawa a quick 2-0 lead.
Yeah, great execution by the Braves to start off. Most of the time they run that play to Hull. They come to Jackson here first this afternoon.
Pick and roll left side, Kobe Bonner at point, and he'll hand it off left side for Hoskin. Hoskin floating in the lane, goes over the top of Ian Moore. He'll hit the baseline hard. Ottawa going to go as they have numbers. 5-on-4, kicking in the corner. Daniels wide open, 3 in and out. Offensive rebound though by Tristan Hull, and Ottawa can reset. Andre Jackson up top to Jaquan. They have 12 on the shot clock. We're almost a minute into the first half. Daniels looking to attack in the lane through the contact. Shot is blocked. He'll hit the deck. York out in numbers, 5-on-4. Hoskin to the elbow. Skip past the left side, they'll go in the corner. 3-pointer on the corner, good. Is knocking that one down is Brent Clark, the transfer from Randall. 3-2 York lead. Hull hands it off to Perry Carroll. Back to Tristan. Free throw line jumper for him, long, but the rebound out to Andre Jackson. Dre reverse layup, and it goes over everything. Rebound to York, and I think Dre was looking for some contact.
Yeah.
Bonner right wing up top for Simius. Right corner to Clark. They'll look to go baseline. Ottawa doubles teams. They'll kick it in the corner. They'll bring it back up top to Bonner. Open for 3. Short. Rebound out to York. Clark drives in the lane. Goes off of his foot. No, it went off the foot of Jackson. Excuse me. It'll stay with York with 17 on the shot clock. Bonner will inbound to the right of the Ottawa basket. York leading 3-2, 18-14 to go in the first half. Marble, left corner. Back up top to Brent Clark. Asking for a screen. He'll get one as they go pick and roll. Jumper from Clark, good, as he's already got 5. And it's a 3-point York lead, 5-2.
Yeah. York Panthers showing great pace here, although they haven't played in over a week.
Hull picks up his dribble, left side to Perry Carroll. Carroll drives in through the contact, has it ripped away by Bonner. It's a steal. And they go right side, Hoskin. Hoskin switches sides of the floor to Bonner. Back to Hoskin's right wing. Keon drives on Daniels, gets by him through the contact, goes off of him, I believe. Yes, it's a turnover. Good help defense that time from Tristan Hull.
Yeah, Keon looks like a strong guard here for the Panthers. Does a great job of attacking north-south there, but just lost it at the end.
Ottawa's slow starts at home have really become an issue. Daniels on the wing for 3. Good. And credit to Jackson, just kind of waiting for Daniels to clear. Took one extra dribble. Daniels found the space, and we're tied at 5. Hard screen set on Carroll's. They want to go pick and roll right side. They'll go to Marble. Short corner. Now to Simius. Turnaround jumper from the lefty as he actually spun the other way. He's going to take the ball away as no one for Ottawa could decide who was going to get the loose ball, and he's going to earn a trip to the free throw line on the foul by Andre Jackson.
Yeah, communication is key there, and neither one of the Braves communicated. It cost the Braves a turnover and a foul.
First foul on the Braves, first personal on Andre Jackson, sends Webster Simius to the free throw line. The first one is going to go for the Division II transfer from Cameron University. He does 9 points per game. He's a 50% foul shooter. The lefty hits both. It's a 2-point lead for York, 7-5. 16:52 to go first half. Braves have it in the corner with Andre Jackson. Brings it back up top, Tristan Hole. Right wing, Perry Carroll. Pick and roll here with Tristan. Perry through the lane, floats and scores from 4 feet to tie it at 7.
Great finish there by Carroll, getting deep in the paint like he always does. Comes away with a finish.
Bonner attacks. Good skip pass in the corner to find Marbles. Right side to Simius. Hands it off Hoskin. Hoskin just outside the 3-point line. Left wing to Bonner. Bring it back to Hoskin with 7 on the shot clock. NBA range 3 for Hoskin. In and out. And the rebound to Andre Jackson for the Braves. Dre just going to keep it himself. Nobody's stopping him. Gets in the lane. Finds Tristan Hole. Tristan with just from 3 feet just sets it in the basket. And it's 9-7 OU.
Yeah, great ball fake there by Hole to get that separation for a quick 2.
Hoskins pass finds Simius from the free throw line. Not going to go. Rebound by Andre Jackson. Dre with nobody in front of him steps through, leaves it with Tristan. He'll spin in the lane. Good. Tristan Hole's got 4, and Ottawa leads by 4, 11-7. And a timeout called by York with 15:40 to go in the first half. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
In the new Paramount Plus original series, from Yellowstone co-creator Taylor Sheridan, comes 1883, a Yellowstone origin story. Follow the Dutton family's journey through the last of the untamed West.
That is no man's land, and that's where we're heading.
Starring Academy Award nominee Sam Elliott and country superstars Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Stream 1883 December 19th exclusively on Paramount Plus. Head to ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
Welcome back. Subs for both teams. For York, it'll be Eric Talton, 6'1" junior from Dallas, Texas, a Division I transfer from Western Illinois. Averages 13 off the bench. Into the game for OU, Joe Johnson III, the 5'8" senior from Waynesville, Missouri. Bonner wants a jumper, no. And Mallory was there to contest. And Ottawa gets the board. Jackson Mallory, 6'2" senior from Lawrence. Braves try to go through a double team. Jackson turns it over. It's taken away by Tolton. Hoskin, left side of the floor. Double screen for him. He'll use both of them. Braves do a nice job of switching. Tolton wants a 3. No. Rebound by Tristan Hole, who's already racked up 4 boards. Bounce pass back toward Andre Jackson. He'll kick it in the corner to Johnson III for a 3. Ring it up for Joe. And he stays hot to give Ottawa a 7-point lead. Tolton the other way. Hoskin spinning on Joe. Stuck there. Skip pass right side. Taken away by Jackson Mallory. He goes the other way to Jaquan, and he throws one up at the rim and draws a foul on the pass from Mallory to lead him to the rim.
I would like Mallory to probably hang on to that one a little bit longer. Allow Daniels to get out a little bit wider and maybe throw something up at the rim for a nice little dunk finish here.
Also into the game for York is number 15, Allen White, a 6'7" junior from Chesney Park, Illinois, a transfer from South Suburban College. Daniels' first free throw does rattle in. Didn't have a whole lot of arc on that one from Quan. Into the game for OU will be number 13, Ty Bland, the 6'5" junior from Auburn Hills, Michigan, and number 33, Elijah Mason, the 6'4" freshman from Oklahoma City. Second good for Jaquan, and Ottawa leads by 9, 16-7, 14:36 remaining in the first half. Hoskins hands it off to Tolton. Tolton for 3. You just can't leave him that wide open, but he misses it. It's a team that shoots well from behind the arc. And again, another steal as Ottawa was in on transition. Great job by Elijah Mason, though. It was 2-on-1, and somehow Ottawa gets the turnover. Joe in the corner to Ty. He'll shoot the 3. Just long, and the rebound is going to be pulled down by York and Keon Hoskin. It's a 3-on-3 the other way. In the hands of Jai Jackson, a 6'5" freshman from McKinney, Texas. Three-pointer on the wing, good, and knocking that one down is Jordan Marble. And the Ottawa lead down to 6. That is a Potential 6-point swing there, Bruce. Ottawa could have been up by 12. Then they go on the other end and hit a three. Mallory left wing gets a screen from Elijah Mason, kicks it out to Daniels. He wants another triple, in and out. Rebound by York. Nobody down there for OU offensively to get a rebound. Talton hands it off to Hoskin. Brings it back up top for Allen White. Want to go pick and roll. Great move inside. White can't score, though, as Bland was there to contest. Mallory in the lane, takes it all the way inside. Right-hand layup goes. Hoskin was looking for someone else to come help on the backside, and Mallory just lays it in.
Well, Mallory usually doesn't look to score. Probably it's on the scouting report, but he's done a great job knocking down key buckets for the Braves lately.
Talton at the point, in the lane, up and under layup. No, long rebound. It's going to be pulled down by York. It's White. Pass goes through the hands of Jai Jackson. They'll throw it right back in the middle of the floor. Ottawa out on the run. They're going to go to Joe Johnson, the third, left side. He'll get into the left corner. Up top, Elijah Mason. He'll look to attack, gets in the lane, finds Joe in the corner. He'll dribble baseline. Spin move from Joe. Up top to Mallory. Ottawa slows it up. 14 on the shot clock for OU. Double screen here for Jack. He works right side. Picks up his dribble. Finds Johnson the third. 6 on the shot clock for Joe. In the lane. Floats in. That's got to be a charge, and it is. As he runs right into the body of Jai Jackson.
Yeah. Not a bad decision there by Johnson to attack the rim with the shot clock going down. Just great defense there by York to rotate to draw that charge.
Into the game for York will be number 23, Isaiah Abbott. So Abbott checks in for York. Other players returning. Simius, and he is joined by Clark. Braves bring Carroll back in. That's going to be an offensive foul as Simius just continued to work Carroll after he set the screen. .12 and 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Ottawa leading by 8, 18-10. Dribble handoff to Carroll. He's backing in on Talton. Still working in the lane is Perry. Up and under. Scoop layup goes. And Ottawa by 10. 11:53 to go in the first half. And that ball is loose. And it goes off the hand of Carroll. Sub for OU. They'll be in Hull and Ian Moore. Mason and Johnson the third will sit. Braves up 20-10, 11:51 to go in the first half. Jackson will throw it into the backcourt to Talton. Division I transfer from Western Illinois. Ottawa going to trap. They're going to go in the corner to Talton. And back up top to Jackson. Ball was loose. Panthers come away with it. They'll drive baseline, knocked out of the hands. Like it went off in. That's going to stay with York. Yeah, it's going to stay with York as the backside officials saw the deflection.
Coach Burks is almost down here on this side of the floor to get that ball back.
9 on the shot clock for York. Well, inbound on the baseline. In the corner they'll go. Clark on Mallory. Ball went through his hands, so get it back. Right side to Simius. In the corner to Jackson. Jackson pulls up short. Hits side rim. Ottawa gets the board. Finds Carroll. Right wing. Perry. Crossed over. Kicks it in the corner to Ian Moore, and he stepped out of bounds. Braves commit turnover number 5. Into the game for York will be number 22, Drake Moore, a 6'3" freshman from Greenfield, Indiana. 3 points a game for him, almost 4 rebounds. Talton to Simius. We'll go left side. Out to Moore in the corner. Talton for 3. Ottawa just not coming out to contest. And you see Perry afterwards. That's one you've got to know on the scouting report. Up and under shot is blocked out of play as Bland was trying to get to the rim. He got by Moore, but Simius was trailing and swatted it out of play.
Yeah, the 6'8" senior showing his length and athleticism. Great recovery for the Panthers with that block.
Braves will find Andre Jackson in the lane. He'll kick it in the corner. Ian Moore for 3 on the wing. No. And a turnover on York as they threw it away. Simeus was looking for Tolton, and he throws it into the York bench. One thing that Tree Burks has done a really good job of is finding those senior transfers. I feel like every year he brings in a big at 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". I remember Barnes from a couple years ago, guy that was a one-year transfer.
Well, those guys can sometimes be the difference maker for your program.
Backdoor cut by Carroll. Hull tried to go with a no-look pass and forces Carroll for a fadeaway jumper. It's off the mark. Rebound by the Panthers. Clark the other way. Reverse layup, no. And, of course, Ottawa can't pick up the rebound. There were 3 Braves there, and it's picked up loose by Simeus and laid in, and York's cut it to 5.
Yeah.
He's going the corner. Ian Moore for 3 again. Yes, and the foul as he gets knocked into the student section by Isaiah Abbott. Yeah. And a big, potentially 4-point play as it looked like York was starting to get back into this one. Mallory will come out. Daniels will return. And a big one for the confidence for Ian Moore, who struggled from 3. He was 0 for 4 on Wednesday, just 2 points. Yeah. Braves just had to gut one out from the free throw line to finish it off against Friends. From the field, only 38%. It's a team that is almost 50% on the year.
Yes, you're exactly right.
9-point lead, 24-15 OU, 10:05 to go first half. Tolton right wing with Carroll on him. Going to go to Simeus at the free throw line. He pulls up. It's off the back rim. Daniels gets the board. And then a reach-in foul will be called on York. It's team foul number 4. They are going to do everything they can to get on that glass. Every time Ottawa gets a defensive board, they've had 2 guys there, which can be a blessing and a curse, I guess, if you're Tree Burks, because in that case, if you break that, you're on a 4-on-3, 3-on-2 situation.
Yeah, which the Braves did get a couple of those possessions early in the game. That's been the difference thus far.
Between the circles, Tristan Hull, right wing out to Daniels. Duquan goes by Hoskin. He'll find Ian Moore again for 3. This one long. And Ottawa is 3 of 8 from 3. What a pass, though, by Daniels. Right wing pass taken away by Carroll. He wants to go the other way. Scoop pass to Moore. Right-hand layup good. What a dish from Perry Carroll. And Ottawa goes up by 11, 26-15.
Yeah, great defensive effort by Carroll to get that started.
3-pointer on the other end, no. And then Ottawa, that ball is saved. It looked like it went off the Braves. The Panthers save it. Ottawa out on the run, 3-on-2. Carroll in the corner for 3, off the mark. Rebound by York. Right wing pass to Hoskin, open for 3. No. Rebound by Tristan Holt. Not about throwing it to the length of the floor as Carroll started to get out in transition. Perry, right corner, goes baseline, steps through, kicks it out to Jackson. Up top, Tristan Hull. He'll pull up from the free throw line, hits it. That's his sweet spot. And a full timeout called by York as Ottawa leads 28-15 with 8:50 to go in the first half. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
With Early Paycheck, you can get your direct deposit up to 2 days earlier. That's another reason banking with Capital One is the easiest decision ever. Even easier than deciding to open the biggest birthday gift first.
Happy birthday to you.
Which one are you going to open first?
The pony.
Yep, even easier than that. Plus, with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, is banking with Capital One even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. No fees or minimums on new consumer accounts. Capital One and a member FDIC.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at QualityStructures.com.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Braves lead at 28-15 over York, and right now, Bruce, Ottawa leading in points in the paint 14-2, and Tristan Hull's been a big part of that. He's got 6. Ian Moore also with 6.
Yeah. Braves are just doing a great job of scoring points off turnovers here to take this lead. So Braves doing it on both ends right now, defensively and offensively.
Braves up by 13. Into the game for York is Isaiah King, number 10. He'll have it on the baseline. They'll kick it in the corner. Driving inside, Moore. And they're going to call it a whistle as Ian Moore commits the foul on Drake Moore. Isaiah King, a 5'11 junior from Sacramento, California, transferred from Monterey Peninsula Community College. It'll be Drake Moore, the 6'3 freshman from Indiana. Shoots 66% on the air. First one is good for him. (28-16) Braves. Second one on the way, good, as Moore makes both to cut it to an 11.0 U lead. Bruce, Ottawa led by 13 against Bethel in the first half a week ago and let it slide away. They've got to be thinking about that right now. Ian Moore for three in the corner. No, great screen, though, set by Andre Jackson to free him. Ball out of bounds off of York.
And York changed up their defense, too, here. Went to that 2-3. Coming out of the timeout just to take the flow out of the Braves offense.
Braves are 3 of 9 from behind the three-point line. Not a bad idea here from York to go to the zone. Moore looks to attack. He'll find Elijah Mason in the lane. Back up top to Moore in the corner. Mallory for the triple. Oh, yes. That thing hung on the rim forever. But Mallory staying hot from three, Bruce, as he is now up to 52% on the year.
And since he's shooting over 50%, I'll give him the shooter's row when he doesn't look to shoot that much.
Layup good for Simius as he got by Jaquan Daniels. Ottawa with the small lineup right now. Kick it in the corner to Moore. Back up top to Elijah Mason. Right side Daniels. On the wing to Ty Bland for three. No good, but he's fouled as the ball got pinned. And he's going to shoot 3 free throws as Hoskin got there late. First personal on Hoskin.
He's asking about the contact. I didn't see much, but he must have made some contact on the arm or on the elbow.
Bland will shoot 3 free throws.
Yes.
First one for him, good, is on the year, the junior from Auburn Hills, Michigan, is shooting 64%. 17 points and 4 boards on Wednesday for him. He was 6 of 10 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, and that's him and Joe seem to be the only ones to figure out those rims in Wichita.
Right.
Rest of the team, between those two, they made 9 of Ottawa's 10.
Yeah.
So, as they finished 10 of 33 from 3 on Wednesday. Third one off the mark for Ty, but he goes 2 out of 3, and Ottawa's lead at 14, 33-19. Right-hand dribble for King. We'll bring it back up top to Simius. He'll shoot the 18-footer off the front rim. Rebound by Daniels. Daniels zips a pass inside the Ty. He'll kick it in the corner to Ian Moore. Fadeaway 3, no. And the rebound pulled down by Bonner. It's a tough shot for anybody.
Pulling out the corner.
Bonner looking to attack, gets the elbow, brings it back up top to King. He'll go baseline, pass inside to Simius. Free throw line jumper off the mark. Offensive rebound was in the hands of Drake Moore, but Daniels able to take it away. Step back 3 from Jaquan after the crossover, no. Rebound by York as the three-pointer was just not dropping early on for OU. They're 4 of 13. Ottawa leading by 14, 33-19. Moore driving on Bland, gets the free throw line. They'll kick it in the corner to Bonner. To King, and Moore gets the steal where he finds Mallory. His pass taken away. He was trying to lead Bland to the basket. And credit to Simius getting back defensively. That's not often you see a 5 be the first guy down the floor.
Yeah, great hustle, great lead.
Ottawa loses Isaiah King. He's got an open 3. And the rebound goes right through the hands of Ty Bland. And the layup good. On the end there by Drake Moore. As Moore has 4. 33-21 Braves. Ty loses it. It's on the floor. And it goes out of play off Elijah Mason. First time we've really seen this second group struggle, Bruce, all season.
Yeah. Just some unlucky plays right now, and they're letting it get under their skin. So folks need to take a timeout and get these guys back on the same page.
6:07 remaining in the first half. Braves up 33-21. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. The people who work at Dangle & Son are committed to the families we serve. We work together as a team to attend to every detail. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
There's a concern right now for Ottawa, Bruce. 8-3 in favor of York on second chance points as they have 5 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, you think the Panthers will be a little tired coming out of the quarantine, but they're showing a lot of effort here on both ends of the floor.
Pinned in the right corner, it's Marbles. They'll fight Hoskin at midcourt. Backdoor cut, Talton to the bucket. That should have been an and one. I don't know what the miss was there as Mason had his arm wrapped all the way around. And York's cut at the 10. 33-23 Braves. They'll go in the corner. Joe Johnson the third for 3. Yes. That thing didn't touch anything except for nylon. And for Joe, he's got 6. Moore up top to Talton. He takes the 3 out of rhythm. Draws front rim, rebound by Ty Bland. He'll throw it over to Joe. It's tipped into the York bench by Talton. It'll stay with OU. 36-23 Braves. Carroll and Jackson will come in for Daniels and Mallory. 5:17 remaining in the first half. Carroll will inbound. Nobody there right now. They're going to have to go to Bland at midcourt, and he'll go right back to Carroll with 24 on the shot clock. Go to Mason. Right wing Ty. Looks to attack baseline. They'll kick it over to Joe Johnson. The third was wide open. They're going to say Ty pushed off. And he picks up the offensive foul. Mason will check out. Tristan Hull will come in, and I don't know. It must have been lower because there was.
It was not too much, yeah.
It's a tough foul there on Ty. Team foul number 4. 36-23 Braves. Talton will have it. Left side for Marble. To Hoskin. Jackson will stay tight on Keon. They'll leave it with Bonner. Bonner in the lane, works on Jackson. They'll kick it right side. Jai Jackson for a 3. Yes. 36-26 OU. They go to Carroll. He'll go baseline. Kicks it in the corner to Johnson the third. Back to Jackson right wing. He'll look to attack. Dre with Marble on him. Finds Johnson the third right wing. 15 on the shot clock. They'll switch sides of the floor to Perry. He works towards the middle of the floor. Screen set for him. Perry in the lane, floats, scores. That's a tough shot there by Perry. Carroll, he'll get it to go down.
A much needed bucket there for the Braves. They got in the funk.
It's a tough matchup here for Tristan Hull, dealing with Jai Jackson. Hoskin floats in the lane, tries to bank it off the glass, gets his own offensive rebound. Stuck there, he'll kick it back up top to Talton. Talton in the lane runs, left-hand layup, no. And then knocked away. Ottawa can go out in transition. Joe Johnson, the third right-hand layup, good on the pass from Tristan Hull. It's 40-26 Braves.
A great push out there by the Braves. Great rebound first to get that started.
Marble, left wing for Jai Jackson. They'll go to Talton. He takes the 3 off 2 screens. It's off the front rim. Rebound by Tristan Hull. Carroll has Bonner. Kicks it out to Andre Jackson this time for 3. Misses off the backboard. And the rebound to York. Pass the other way. They throw it out of bounds. Had Talton streaking to the rim. And the one-handed pass was too much.
Yeah, Braves got lucky on that one. York overplays the run-out pass and allows the Braves to get that possession back.
40-26 Braves as Ottawa shooting 50% from the floor. 3:19 remaining in the first half. It's the second time Ottawa's led by as many as 14. They quickly go in the corner to Joe, and they'll swing it from right to left to Perry in the middle of the floor. Pick and roll with Tristan. Perry, little hesitation, steps through, has it ripped away. It'll be Ottawa possession. It's off the hand of Hoskin. Joe Johnson the third will check out. Braves will bring Jaquan Daniels in. 7 on the shot clock. Perry, NBA range 3, yes. Braves up by 17, 43-26. Clark all the way to the rim, a whistle, and they'll call a foul on Ottawa. As Hull must have caught Hoskin. And just the first personal on Tristan Hull. 43-26 Braves. First free throw for Hoskin, good, as the sophomore from Duncanville, Texas. 55% on the year, but he averages 18 a game, and that's probably the last element of his game that might be missing. It's a guy that could be in the 25-26. I mean, we've seen him go for almost 30 a couple times in his career. He's been a starter since his freshman year. And right now, his alma mater currently sitting at number 1 in the country.
Yeah.
In Duncanville.
Yeah, it's a great steal for York to get a good-sized guard that's going to be a really good player for a long time.
43-28 OU, both free throws good for Hoskin. Dribble handoff, Daniels. Crossover, kicks it in the corner to Dre. He goes through the contact, quick whistle, and a foul will be called on York. If that's on Hoskin, that's his second. Now they'll make that change. It's going to goes on Clark, his first. Sub for York. We'll get Isaiah King back in. And Clark will take a seat after picking up the second foul. Inbound will go to Jackson, right corner. Braves leading 43-28, and now he'll just dribble it out to the wing. Hands it off to Carroll. 13 on the shot clock. Pick and roll, Perry. Finds Tristan. He'll look to attack. Off the glass, no. Rebound by York. They've got numbers the other way. Hoskin, loose ball, gets it back in the lane, steps through, kicks it out, and knocked out a play by Daniels. So he got a hand on that ball. Mallory will come in for Carroll, with Ottawa leading 43-28. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. York has possession. Hoskin to inbound in front of the student section on the far side. Finds Jackson. Left wing to King. Moore tied on him. King in the lane. Nowhere to go. Then it manages to get the layup as Ottawa had 2 defenders blow by him. Daniels. It's Ottawa up 43-30. Pass in the corner to Andre Jackson. He'll drive on Hoskin. Still backing in Andre. Backdoor cut to Mallory. Reverse layup. No. Rebound to York. Hoskin out to the wing as Ottawa's gone cold. York with a chance to cut it to 10. And it's knocked out of play by Jaquan Daniels. Ottawa 16 of 33 from the field. Hoskin will inbound it to Jai Jackson. And an offensive foul will be called on York. And didn't see who they called the foul. Oh, it goes on Hoskin. That's huge. Yep. Sub for York. They'll get Drake Moore into the game. Braves possession, up by 13, a minute 27 to go in the first half, 43-30. So the score line a week ago against Bethel at half.
Yeah.
It's like Ottawa going to try and hold this, maybe try and work for a little 2-for-1 if they can. Daniels, bounce past the hole between the circles. Tristan, left wing pass, knocked out of play by Bonner with 9 on the shot clock. Jackson will actually inbound to Mallory with 9 on the shot clock. Jackson brings it up to Jaquan Daniels. Fadeaway 3 for Quan. Yes, with a hand in his face. Tailing away, and Ottawa up by 16. 58 seconds to go. Gives Ottawa, actually they've led by as many as 17. Moore going baseline. Kicks it out to Jai Jackson. Drives on Daniels, turn around, he'll kick it left side, Bonner. Bonner pulls up from the free throw line to go down low to Simius. That's easy as Ottawa switched, and Mallory, unfortunately, was the recipient.
Yeah, tough defensive breakdown there for the Braves. You got to have a good offensive possession here for this last possession.
46-32 OU, 26 remaining in the half, 15 on the shot clock. Hull down low to Jackson on the block, 8 on the shot clock. He's got more on him. Jackson in the lane, float, scores. Ottawa went right to it. 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Ottawa 48, York 32. King off the screen to look to attack. Gets in the lane, floats. It's going to be an air ball, and that'll do it for the first half as Ottawa leads at the end of one, 48-32 over York College. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
More than 1 in 3 people will face cancer in their lifetime. Unfortunately, fear can stop you from getting your cancer screening, but it won't stop cancer. Early detection can save your life. Don't wait for symptoms to appear to act. Cancer screening is safe, effective, and accessible for everyone, including free or low-cost screening programs. Go to cancerscreeninfo.com right now for free screening resources and recommendations from the American Cancer Society. Don't wait. Early detection can save your life. Go to cancerscreeninfo.com today. cancerscreeninfo.com.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
At halftime inside Wilson Fieldhouse, Ottawa leads it 48-32 over York College as Ottawa led by as many as 17 in that first half. Braves jumped out to a 4-point lead, 11-7, as they started 4 of 8 from the field at the 15:40 mark of the first half. Braves would extend it to 13 before another York timeout at 28-15 with 8:50 to go in the first half. From that point on, Ottawa would get it to a 17-point lead. York would get as close as 12, but Ottawa does close the half on a 4-0 run to go up 48-32 as numbers look a little more familiar, Bruce. 50% from the floor, 7 of 17 from 3, 12 assists on 17 made baskets. That's Aaron Siebenthal, Ottawa basketball right there.
Yeah, great outing here by the Braves. Did start off a little stagnant the first 2 or 3 minutes, but I think what I was impressed with in that first half is Jaquan Daniels and Terry Carroll have inserted themselves here early in this game. I think those are 2 players that needs to continue to play better, for the Braves to get back, in that top half and the top 3 in the conference. But Joe Johnson came in, gave them a lift. Ian Moore knocked down a big 3. Got Ty Bland making some plays too as well, and it is Braves basketball. Them sharing the basketball, 8 assists here. 12 assists on 18 makes, and that's just huge for the Braves.
Well, you talk about Carroll and Daniels. Carroll with just 7 points Wednesday. Daniels with just 8. They've already either passed that mark from Wednesday or tied in Daniels' case with 8. And then Joe Johnson, the third, is third with 8 points. And that was one of the things that Katie pulled on the game report for today. See if I can find it again. In games that Joe has scored at least 10 points off the bench, Ottawa is 6-1. We've seen this team be led by a player off the bench, maybe KCAC Player of the Year and Darryl Bowie 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But today I felt like the bench kind of lost a little bit of that energy that the starters might have had, and the starters kind of brought it back as Carroll hit a big 3, Daniels hit a big 3 after York had cut it to 12.
Yeah, and that just displays the depth of the Braves. If they're playing to the level that they're definitely capable of. This team has potential to do great things. We all know that. The resume is there and it's been built. But yeah, it starts with Carroll, it starts with Daniels coming out and playing well and playing strong. Those are 2 key components. And even Hull made some big plays too there. defensively and offensively with his length. So, the recipe right now is cooking, and the Braves are in favor here with that 48-32 lead here at half.
Looking at scores from around the KCAC, only one other game started a little earlier today. We'll go through those women's scores first. Avila winning at St. Mary 97-82 as they stay within a game of the top of the KCAC. Big win for Ottawa University women today. They win at 75-39 over York as they pick up their third win in the conference, and they go to 5-8 overall. As we'll try and get a couple of those men's scores. I believe it'll just be that Avila game. Everyone else playing at 5 o'clock tonight as Ottawa and York getting started a little bit earlier. And right now, Avila leading St. Mary 32-25. There's a minute 56 to go in that first half. Other games today, Receiving Goats Kansas Wesleyan is playing at Columbia, so they have a non-conference matchup. The women also playing today. Sterling at number 25, Bethel, and McPherson at Oklahoma Wesleyan, and Bethany at Tabor. As that Ottawa will be going to McPherson on Monday, and that's a McPherson team. Bruce watched their couple of their matchups this year. That'll be a tough matchup there for Oklahoma Wesleyan. I think they have the size and the depth to really deal with them. The unfortunate part here, Bruce, and this is, I'm not sure if this is scheduling or what it is, the last 7 opponents for OU have all played Oklahoma Wesleyan the game before taking on Ottawa. So it's felt like they've had to play bounce-back games, which you've seen a little bit more intensity out of some of those teams.
Yeah, that's just how the conference scheduling plays sometimes. I was in charge of that for years when I was coaching, being the chair of the conference and overseeing the scheduling. There are always 1 or 2 teams that gets an unfavorable shake when it comes to that. You can't please everybody, but that happens. And that makes scouting tough, in terms of if you're following somebody. So, but that benefits sometimes the team that's doing scouting, because you get to see, that team throughout film breakdown and know their tendencies. So it may play some favor, into, whoever's following Oklahoma Wesleyan pretty consistently. So, KCAC basketball is fairly exciting and interesting game for K-Dub to play on Saturday. If they're turning around and playing on Monday, that would probably been a Saturday.
Well, and you have to go on the road too. That's right. Interesting. So currently that men's game has Kansas Wesleyan up 33-28, a minute 38 and a half. On the women's side, Oklahoma Wesleyan is on top of McPherson 34-23, so an 11-point lead for them, as McPherson currently sits at 4-3, 7-4, Oklahoma Wesleyan at 4-4. So Ottawa with a chance on either of those teams to pick up 2 games on them these next couple days on the women's side. So we'll go ahead and take a break. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Napa know-how.
Right now, a 5-quart jug of Napa full synthetic motor oil is only $19.99. It's the hottest deal of the year for the coldest time of the year. So if you're in your car right now, there's no need to turn on the heat. I'm about to read this sizzler again. That's Napa full synthetic for a hot $19.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations, does not include taxes and fees. Advertised sale price not available in some states. Offer ends 12/31/21.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
Helpful?
very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm Insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal. So, of course, I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs, plus I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I'm Joel Clark, a Select Quote agent, with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and he can't take it with him. Well, I went to work and found Ray, who's 40 and takes medication to control his high blood pressure, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. That's way more coverage for a lot less than what he was paying. If SelectQuote didn't shop for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote and to find out how much you can save, call 1-800-597-2010. That's 1-800-597-2010. 1-800-597-2010. Or go to selectquote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at selectquote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 104,000 high school student athletes in Kansas have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Kansas high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa leads at the break 48-32 over York College. Leading scorers for the Panthers in the first half. Webster Simius finished with 8. Eric Talton had 5 on 2 of 8 shooting. Brent Clark with 5. Drake Moore with 4. Jai Jackson with 3. Jordan Marble with 3. Big surprise so far, Bruce Keon Hoskin, just 2 points, but he does have 5 rebounds and 2 assists, but that had to be at the top of the scouting report, as Hoskin really controlled the pace of the game last year. And as the game went on, they really just ISO'd him, and Ottawa didn't have any way to shut him down. I think they might have tired him out a little bit in that first half.
Yeah, the Braves have done a great job of just taking him out of the game. So we'll see how he responds here in the second half and see if he can get going here for his team. But great job by the Braves to contain him and just kind of just keep him on ice for as of right now and see if they can do that for another 20 minutes.
For Ottawa, Perry Carroll led the way with 9. He only had 7 in the win against Friends on Wednesday. Jaquan Daniels with 8. Joe Johnson III with 8. Ian Moore with 6. Tristan Hull with 6 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. Jackson Mallory with 5 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. Andre Jackson, I had to check this twice, Bruce. 4 points, 4 boards, 6 assists, as we will have to check and see where he is at on his career high. But that's either has to be it or very, very close for Dre as Ottawa leads it 48-32. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Welcome back for the second half. It'll be Panther basketball to start it, as they will have Clark, Hoskin, Bonner, Sibius, and Marble. Same starters for OU. Now, right away, they were looking for Hoskin, and he was open, but Sibius' pass was at his feet, and it goes out of play. For Ottawa, Daniels, Carroll, Moore, Jackson, and Holt. And they're going to have Bonner guard Carroll the entire length of the floor. They'll find Moore looking left wing. Moore pulls up from 15, nothing but net for Ian. And Ottawa by 18, 50-32. Right-hand layup as Clark just glides by Ottawa and lays it in. There's nobody there for OU defensively. Jackson up top to Hull, left wing to Ian Moore. They'll look to attack to the wing, dribbles behind the back, hands it off to Andre Jackson. Jackson in the lane, spinning, gets through the contact of Hoskin, still lays it in as Hoskin not wanting to pick up his third foul. He'll drive in the lane, pass down the baseline. They'll kick it in the corner. Open three off the front rim. And the rebound by Tristan Hull as he's trying to get to that double-double. But a steal as Ottawa tried to get inside. Right-hand layup good for Hoskin. And again, Ottawa just got a little greedy. Carroll behind the back finds Andre Jackson. Back to Perry. And he'll leave it with Tristan Hull. Backdoor cut finds Carroll on the dish from Tristan. Caught York sleeping.
That was the signature of the Braves last year. Those backdoor passes. It's great to see that.
And Andre Jackson was trying to find Tristan Hull on the pass, and that ball goes out of play. Like the idea there from Dre. I don't think Tristan was ready to turn on the burners quite yet. I'll probably let him know about it later tonight.
Right, absolutely.
54-36 Braves. Bonner picks up his dribble well near midcourt. Hoskin going to have to come and get it as Daniels will guard him. Hoskin in the lane, steps through, reverse layup, no. Rebound by Daniels. Pass to Carroll, all the way to the bucket. Layup's good through the contact. And Ottawa goes up by 20. And Perry off to a great start in the second half. He's got 11. They'll go baseline, and a whistle and a foul will be called on Carroll. For Perry, that's first personal, first team foul on Ottawa in the second half. Jai Jackson comes in for Keon Hoskin.
Keon Hoskins a little frustrated. He missed a layup that he probably usually makes, and body language is showing not in his favor, and Burks wants to talk to him about it.
They'll throw it to Sibius. Backing in on Carroll. A lot of contact. My goodness, he traveled, but they let a lot of contact go first. (56-36) Braves, 17:43 remaining in the second half. Carroll. Dribble to the left wing, hands it off to Ian. And now back to Dre. Hand off to Ian. Crossover dribble. He'll get in the lane. Does more. Up and under. Bounce pass. Finds Jackson in the corner. Andre still backing in. 4 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper from Dre. Yes. And just no panic from Andre Jackson, who is up to 6 points.
Yeah, so great patience there. Backing down the defender.
Braves up by 22. 58-36. 17 minutes to go. Clark, step back three from NBA range. Goodness gracious, what a shot. And a timeout called by York with 16:53 to go. Wait to see if it's a 30 or a full. It is a 32nd timeout. You're listening to University Men's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Napa know-how.
At Napa, get great deals on a variety of Craftsman tools all month long for those DIYers in your family, like the 20-volt drill driver combo with a battery and charger for just $119. With a deal like that, we're putting unfinished projects on notice. Looking at you, loose doorknob. That's the drill driver combo, just $119. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and NapaOnline.com while supplies last. Offer ends 12/31/21.
58-39 Braves after the timeout from York, as the Panthers have 3 timeouts remaining. Carroll hands it off to Jondre Jackson. Gray in the lane, leaves it inside for Tristan, who wasn't ready for it. Ball still on the floor, kicks it out to Carroll. 3 for Perry, no, draws rim. And Andre Jackson trying to get the loose ball, but it's ripped away. And now it's a 2-on-1 the other way for Clark. He leaves it inside for Simeus. Layup is good. And they'll stop it as Ottawa's having problems getting it inbound.
I thought they was going to call it delay a game there, but I didn't see anything in that direction.
Braves leading by 17, 58-41. Pull, left wing Daniels. He'll shoot the 3 uncontested, halfway down and out. Rebound by Talton. Left side Bonner. In the corner, they'll go to Clark. He's gotten off to a hot start in the second half. Bring it back up to Bonner. Simeus at the point. Right side, Jai Jackson. Joe Johnson third checking in. Jackson with the runner, yes. And York starting to heat up. They've cut it to 15. Kick it in the corner to Johnson the third. Pass is tipped, and it goes out of bounds off of York. Bland and Mason come in. Taking seats for OU are Jackson and Tristan Holt. 58-43 Braves. It's a 7-0 run for York. Carroll will bring it to the middle of the floor. Joe will set a screen for him. In the corner, Daniels goes to dribble baseline, finds Elijah Mason. Sets a screen for Perry with 8 on the shot clock. Step back for Perry. Carroll, good. It's a 2, put on the line, but stops the run there from York.
Yeah, great patience there by Carroll not to be too rushed with the shot clock going down.
Perry with 13. Bonner going baseline. Pass in the corner, finds the feet of Jai Jackson. Great jump stop, layup good, and he's been tough to guard tonight. He has 7 off the bench. Not often that Jaquan Daniels gets pushed around like that. Dribble handoff, Ty Bland. He drives on Talton, still backing in as Ty. Off the glass, good, as he goes into the body of Clark. 62-45 Braves. Bonner in front of the York bench. Finds Simeus. Middle of the floor to Jackson. They're going to switch. Kick it in the corner to Clark. Jab step from him. Goes baseline. Ottawa double teams. Ball's on the floor. Daniels fighting for the jump ball. And then a foul. Oh no, timeout called by Daniels. What a play to keep possession. And it is a 30-second timeout as Ottawa forces the turnover, leading by 17, 62-45. You're listening to Ottawa University Men's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Someday you will be involved in making funeral arrangements, and when you are, we would appreciate it if you would consider our funeral home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard in funeral service.
Daniels with a heads-up play, calling timeout after he forced the turnover. He was stuck in that corner. Braves lead 62-45, still 14 minutes and 19 seconds to play. Carroll's bounce pass to Elijah Mason. He'll find Jackson Mallory. Switch sides of the floor to Perry Carroll. Carroll in the lane, finds Ty Bland. Open 3 in the corner, bang. Ty had enough time to set, take a look at the rim, spend a little bit of time, and hammers it to go up by 20.
Yeah, textbook offense there by the Braves for sure.
I think he was even a little surprised how much time he had.
Yes.
Jackson, right side. He'll bring it out to Talton on the wing. Drug his pivot foot, and his layup's good in the foul. He got by Bland. Braves 20-point lead. Talton trying to cut into that as it's attempt for a three-point play. He has 7. For Bland, his second personal, second team foul on OU is Talton, 73% foul shooter, averages 13 points per game off the bench, and he'll make the free throw. 65-48 OU, 13:37 to play. Ty to the left wing, hands it off to Mallory, and he dribbles it off of his foot. And then it goes off the hands, I believe, of OU. It does. Oh, no, they'll switch the call. It's going to be Ottawa basketball with 14 on the shot clock. Is getting on the floor was Brent Clark. Almost forcing the turnover there by Mallory. Carroll will come out. Moore will come in. So Bland, Moore, Johnson, Mallory, and Jackson, or Elijah Mason, in the game. Mallory with Clark all over him, hands it off to Bland. Open three for Ty again, draws rim, nothing else. But there's Joe Johnson, third, to pick up the loose ball. They'll find Ty. Ty inside to Elijah Mason, and a turnover on Ottawa.
A selfish play there.
13 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Ottawa up 65-48 over York. Clark, Mallory on him, drives, kicks it in the corner. Jai Jackson goes baseline, picks up his dribble, free throw line jumper, good, and York is heating up. As hitting that one was Allen White. And Ottawa's lead at 15 again. Dribble handoff finds Ian Moore. Screen set by Elijah Mason. Kicks it to Joe Johnson for three on the wing. No. Rebound loose. Finds the hands of Ty Bland. Ty to Elijah Mason. He's hit on the arm. And he's going to shoot free throws. Second time Ty has found Elijah.
Yeah. Real nice pass there by Bland. Got a no look there. Mason did a great job of staying strong with it. Didn't get a shot off, but is able to make it to the free throw line here for two.
Mason on the season shooting 57% from the foul line, averaging 2 points per game. First free throw, no. Consistently gotten over 10 minutes in the last 4 or 5 ball games. York will bring Hoskin back in along with Drake Moore. Jai Jackson will sit. And also checking out is Isaiah King. 12 minutes and 30 seconds to go. York's cut it to a 15-point deficit. Mason misses both. Rebound by Talton. And he's going to go by Bland. He'll kick it in the corner. Mallory there to tip it. And it goes out of play. Braves are led by as many as 22 in the second half, but right now York, who's on their second 7-0 run of this half. Bucket here will get them as close as they've been since the first half, and that went off the leg. Oh, I thought it went off the leg of Hoskin.
I think Joe's asking the same thing. And Clark.
Oh, went off Clark, excuse me. So it'll be an inbound by Talton. Out to Hoskin, right wing, and Mallory going to try and guard him. Pass inside to White. Spins through, floater partially tipped by Mason. Rebound picked up by Johnson III. To Bland in transition. Ty all the way to the bucket, partially blocked. He falls hard, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Hoskin to the basket, layup good, and they've cut it to 13. Might be time for Ottawa to take a timeout. 11:55 to play. They'll find Bland in the left corner. Up top to Mallory. Right side, Ian Moore. Moore in the lane, picks up his dribble, kicks it to Mallory. Floater from Jack, no, and the rebound picked up by York. 11:39 to go. Ottawa not stopping the dribble. Clark in the corner. Ottawa going to double team. They're going to throw it to midcourt to Hoskin as he drives on Johnson the third through the contact layup. Good. It's down to 11. Here's Ty in the corner. Ian Moore for three. No. Rebound by York. Talton the other way, all the way to the rim. Layup good. And it's down to 9. Ottawa the other way. Not going to take a timeout. Moore picks up his dribble, finds Mallory. 65-56 Braves. Going to go down low to Elijah Mason. He backs in, still working inside, spinning. Elijah with the turnaround, big shot there for OU. And a timeout by Ottawa as their 22-point lead is down to 11, 67-56 with 10 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. When the season's last tickets for the Chiefs versus the Steelers December 26th. Winner announced December 23rd on Brad Howard's Early Morning Show.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Ottawa leading 67-56, Bruce, but York, who finished the first half at 33%, is now up to 45%, and they've hit a couple threes as they're 5 of 15.
Yeah, they've come out and got a 24-19 lead here in the second half, and the Braves are just getting stagnant on offense, not taking great shots. Big bucket there by Mason for Coach Seeds to get the timeout. The Braves are going to have to get themselves together here to finish this game.
Daniels, Hull, and Jackson all into the game for Ottawa. York will bring in Isaiah Abbott as he was joined by Marble. Make that Drake Moore fade away from Talton, then a whistle and a foul called on Andre Jackson as Talton will go to the free throw line.
Talton's playing with a lot of confidence here. You can see that he's played at a high level. Just a great guard with great bounce. And he's playing with a lot of confidence here.
First free throw good for Talton. 67-57 Ottawa. Second one is good. Down to 9 points. The advantage for OU with 10:30 to go. Lots of time. Ottawa led by 22 in this half. Carroll all the way to the bucket. Layup, no. Tip in, no. Hull had it, lost it, and they'll call a foul on York as they looked like they were going to get out on the break. But right now, York with just Hoskin and Talton really as major contributors on the floor. Braves have to take advantage. Simius will now come in for Allen White. Carroll will inbound for OU. That foul will be called on, well, didn't get the final number there. Carroll will inbound, bounce pass to Tristan Hull, then back up top to Andre Jackson. Gray to the wing. Hoskin will step out on him. A lot of hand checking there. Here's Ian Moore. All the way inside. Left-hand layup goes for Ian. He got by Hoskin, and Ottawa by 11, 69-58.
Yeah, big bucket there by Moore. Braves needed that.
Talton looks to go pick and roll. Open for three on the wing. Front rim. Rebound by Daniels. He'll hold it. And so sprint into the front court. Daniels pulls up at the elbow. Yes. Up to a 13-point lead as Quan has 10. That is so smooth there. Really elevating tonight. Shooting with confidence. Abbott to the right corner. He'll hand it off to Drake Moore off another screen from Simius. Right side Abbott. A little bit of a shove there Abbott turnaround or fadeaway is good as he gave a forearm shove to Ian Moore. That's what Ottawa got called for in the first half.
Yeah, you're right. You can notice that one. Couldn't notice Bland's in the first.
They'll lob it down low to Andre Jackson. He'll post up inside. Still double team. They'll go back up top to Perry Carroll. Pick and roll with Tristan Hole. As he's about to fall over, still regains his balance. Perry to Jaquan, 4-3. You betcha! Triple for Jaquan. He's got 13, and Ottawa leads by 14. And Steve's got his words in on that offensive possession, that's for sure. Dual handoff, Drake Moore. He wants to get in on Carroll. Floats, partially blocked by Perry. Ottawa out in transition, finds Daniels out on the wing. Bounce pass to Perry, and that goes off the foot of Moore and out of play. We'll stay with OU. Quickly back in is Brent Clark. Drake Moore will come out. Carroll to inbound to the left of the OU basket on the baseline. Gonna lob it to Jaquan Daniels as he'll work towards midcourt. Go pick and roll with Tristan Hole. Daniels elevates again. This one long, and the rebound to Brent Clark. Clark, left side, Talton, wide open three. Where is everybody? Rebound by Tristan Hole. And the D1 transfer who on the season shoots around 35% from three, has missed some open looks for them.
Right.
Daniels almost falls out of bounds, able to recover on the long pass from Perry Carroll. Hand it off to Perry Carroll in the corner. They'll go up top to Daniels. Step back three from Jaquan. Good in the foul. He got the body from Brent Clark. And a timeout will be called by York as the lead gets back out to 17, 77-60 over York. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
ECAN invites you to celebrate the 12 days of Christmas just a little early. Just listen to KOFO at 8:20 Monday through Friday to hear the word of the day. The first three people who call ECAN at 785-242-7515 with the correct word will win a gift bag of special items to make your housework and your holiday just a little brighter. A new word will be revealed every day, so visit ecan.org for eligibility requirements and get ready to call in. The 12 days of Christmas from ECAN and KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Braves lead it by 16. They take that three off the board, call it a two. Either way, Quan Daniels has scored 9 straight for OU to key this 9-2 run for the Braves. Out of the timeout, Braves will get Mallory on the floor, and Andre Jackson will take a seat. 76-60 OU. Daniels with 15. Misses the free throw. Ottawa tonight is 5 of 9 from the free throw line. They're going to get a steal from Mallory. Ottawa has numbers. Ian Moore in the corner, 4-3. Long offensive rebound by Perry. He'll leave it inside. He'll turn it over. And here comes York the other way. Talton. As Ottawa putting pressure on him, brings it back up top to Hoskin. Hoskin drives on Jaquan Daniels. Daniels leaves his feet, and he'll lay it in.
A great strong move there by Hoskins. This is a tough guard to guard when he gets downhill and really patient around the rim.
Between the circles, left wing pass to Ian Moore. Right wing out to Mallory. Hands it off to Daniels. He'll pump fake that three with 14 on the shot clock. Ottawa 76, York 62. 9 on the shot clock for Perry. 7:04 to play. We'll go to Daniels for three again. No, it hits backboard, nothing else. Offensive rebound, put back, bucket in the foul for Tristan as the shot clock was going to expire. Huge bucket for Tristan Hole. He has 13 boards and 8 points.
Yeah, great position there by Ho to be there for his teammate. On the bad miss, beat the shot clock to give him an opportunity at a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Tristan to the foul line. And I believe there was a flop warning as well that was issued. We didn't catch that, but 79-62 OU. It's up to 17 with 6:54 to play. Simius between the circles. Ottawa trying to break a two-game losing streak at home. Driving inside. Talton goes baseline. He'll kick it in the corner. And Abbott stepped out of bounds. .641 left. Ottawa 79, York 62. Mallory to Tristan. Now back to Mallory, left side of the floor. They'll go to Carroll. Backdoor cut, not there as Hull just kind of threw it behind his back. Mallory didn't know it was coming. Here's Clark off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound by Simius, no good either. Here's Perry Carroll, who had the loose ball, and then a foul called on Ottawa. As the rebounding edge that was there in the first half starting to evaporate, it was +7 at the break. It's now down to +4, including 7 offensive rebounds for York. They'll bring Webster Simius to the foul line.
Yeah, although the York Panthers are coming off that quarantine, they are playing with tons of energy. And I thought it would take them about that 20 minutes, that first half, maybe come out and play better here in the second half. They had played better in stretches to get themselves back in shape here to finish off the semester.
Simius makes the first. Subs will come in. They will bring in Isaiah King and Kobe Bonner. 79-64, both free throws good. Simius has 11. Hull throws it to Andre Jackson, who almost fell out of bounds. They'll go back to Daniels on the wing. As we hit the 6-minute mark in the second half, and the Braves leading by 15. Daniels stands in front of us, looking to attack, gets a double screen. Finds Joe Johnson third, down low to Tristan Hull, spinning, fading, left hand, used the offhand well, and then it goes out of bounds off of York as Andre Jackson forced King to tip it out of play.
Great job offensively there by the Braves. They use the shot clock and try to execute some offense. Got a great shot there by Hull, just came up short.
Throw it in the corner to Johnson the third for a three. Yes! And you saw Joe actually call that play 5 or 6 seconds before the inbound and able to knock down a big triple to extend the lead back out. 82-64 Braves. Bonner dribbled from the opposite corner all the way to the right wing, going inside. Right-hand layup, no whistle. Rebound by OU. Daniels wants to attack. He passes inside. Floater for Tristan goes. And Tristan's got his double-double. He's got 11 and 13. Left-hand pass side, stolen away by Daniels. Daniels bounce pass to Tristan Hull, and he's just going to lay it in. Nobody there as Simius falling all the way out of bounds. And Ottawa has blown it open as they go up 86-64 with 5 minutes and 1 second remaining. It's a full timeout by York. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Derek Chappell, Senior Marketing Consultant at KOFO, and this is not a commercial for one of our advertisers. It's a thank you from all of them and us for shopping local this holiday season. When you do, the money stays in our community, which helps everyone, especially your friends and neighbors who own these local businesses. When you visit one of our advertisers, thank them for sharing their message and letting you know that you can get what you're looking for conveniently right here in your own backyard. We're just glad to help connect the two of you. Shop local, shop often this holiday season. And thank you from KOFO and our advertisers.
Napa know-how.
At Napa, get great deals on a variety of Craftsman tools all month long for those DIYers in your family, like the 20-volt drill driver combo with a battery and charger for just $119. With a deal like that, we're putting unfinished projects on notice. Looking at you, loose doorknob. That's the drill driver combo, just $119. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and NapaOnline.com while supplies last. Offer ends 12/31/21.
Braves up 86-64. They're in the midst of a 19-6 run after York had cut it to 9. They've able to extend it out. And again, Ottawa sharing the basketball tonight. 20 assists on 35 made baskets.
Basketball's been moving side to side, and Braves have been converting.
Clark pulls up from 18. He'll hit it. As Brent Clark has 12. Full court pressure by the Panthers. Mallory and Daniels just go back and forth. And finally ends up in the hands of Daniels in front of midcourt. Daniels to the left side, hands it off to Tristan Holt. Right wing, Joe Johnson III. Trying to post up Daniels, and they will. He'll go baseline, kick it out to Mallory. To Johnson III in the corner. 4 on the shot clock for Joe. Fading away. Oh, my goodness. Joe Johnson III. Difficulty level to the max as he buries a triple again. Joe's got 14. Inside layup, no, and a whistle and a foul will be called on the Braves as that goes on Isaiah King. Will go to the free throw line. Jaquan asking. That is only Jaquan Daniels' first personal foul of the night. 15 foul on the Braves. Ottawa is up to 10 of 26 from 3 as they have 5 in double figures.
11. That's 11. That's 11.
Simius will come out. Coming back in will be Alan White. $89-67 OU. Free throw's good. 89-68. 4:09 to play in Wilson Fieldhouse. Final home game of 2021. Daniels finds Mallory. To attack to the wing, and then he'll go in the corner to Johnson III. Back to Daniels as Ottawa using some clock. 15 on the shot clock. Left side of the floor to Mallory. Screen set for Jack. He'll attack inside all the way. Shots missed as he was trying to get the foul. No whistle. Rebound for York. Bonner. He'll pick up his dribble. Go out to Hoskin. Got Daniels with him. Ball's loose. Goes off with Jaquan's leg. And they're going to say a kickball. Oh, no, it's going to be a foul on York. I was about to say they wasn't sure if that might have been a clear path foul or not. First personal called on Alan White. And Perry Carroll and Tristan Holt will check out probably their last action. If so, what a night for Tristan Holt. Goes for 13 and 13 to go along with 2 assists. For Perry, he finishes with 15, 1 board, and 4 assists. Going to go to Elijah Mason, hand it off to Jackson Mallory as Ottawa gets that second group in. Mallory skip pass, finds Johnson III. He'll kick it in the corner. 3-pointer on the way. Yes! 3-pointer for Ty Bland, and he goes into double figures with 10. 92-68 OU. 3-pointer from King is going to drop as it hit the front rim, backboard, and falls in. 92-71 OU. Mallory to the wing, finds Elijah Mason off the screen to Daniels. He'll look to attack baseline as he gets inside. Right-hand layup, no, but he's hit on the arm, and he'll go to the free throw line. As Braves have had a good night of inside out. I mean, you look at overall from the field, they're 36 of 65 and 11 of 27 from 3.
Yep, everyone's contributed in. Basketball's been moving. Shots have been made. This is good Braves basketball that we have been accustomed to here. It's earlier in the season and in the past.
Daniels makes the first, put Ottawa up 93-71. Daniels second off the mark. Rebound by York. And Talton. All the way inside, Eric Talton. Mallory just takes the ball out of the air. And steal for OU. Elijah Mason hands it off to Johnson III, then brings it back to Mallory. They'll switch sides of the floor. The timeout called by Ottawa with 2:31 to play, leading by 22 over York. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
With the KFC app, you can get your chicken finger licking quick, 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 quick. Park at the front, then skip the line. Skip, 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 skip the drive-through line. The quicker you get chicken, the quicker you can eat it. Eat it, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Order on the KFC app or website. Quick, 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 pick up. Oh, the joys of KFC. Quick pick up. It's finger licking quick.
Participation in lobby hours may vary. Use drive-through if lobby is closed.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa leads at 93-71 as they're 12 of 28 from three. And it'll be Braves ball after the steal from Mallory. Ottawa has 11 steals. Actually losing on bench points 34-31 tonight, but lead in points in the paint 34-30. Talked about those 12 made threes on 28 attempts.
Yeah, Braves doing a great job of just knocking down shots. And it's great to see that ball get through the rim for them this afternoon.
Ian Moore finds Jackson Mallory, who was about to fall into the backcourt. Smart play to find Joe Johnson III. Here's Elijah Mason backing in, turnaround, step through, takes the contact and a whistle. And again, just love the composure from the freshman who's starting to find it a little bit. Had a big turnaround jumper that was hit when York had cut it to 7.
Now you talk about that bucket by Mason. It was the time that the Braves were at that York cut it to 11, and the turnaround by Mason put him back up. And
we will get some subs for OU. We'll see Jacob Stuckey and Ryan Torrey as he is joined by Mario Cheatham and I believe Braden Sadler. We'll wait and see players on the junior varsity and varsity reserve getting some minutes towards the end. Second free throw good for Elijah. We'll see Jalen Richardson check in. Cheatham wearing 34. Sadler wearing 55. 2:12 to go. Ottawa 94, York 71. King, skip pass. Nice job by Cheatham. Get a hand on it. Drake Moore floating. And a foul will be called on Ottawa. Foul goes on Sadler. No, my apologies. They are actually first free throw good for Drake Moore. Moore second long, and the rebound to Jalen Richardson, the 6'4" sophomore from the Colony, Texas. Cheatham left wing. They'll look to drive, gets in the lane, kicks it in the corner to Stuckey. The freshman from Burleson, Texas. Now to Ryan Torrey. The sophomore from St. Louis. He'll take a three. Bang! Ryan Torrey. Ottawa goes up 97-72. Minute 34 to play. In the lane, Jai Jackson. They'll tie it up. And the steal by Jacob Stuckey. And he will find Torrey on the other side of the floor. We'll get his hard screen there from Richardson. A minute 18 to go. 97-72 OU. Richardson backdoor cut finds Cheatham. Layup good in the foul. What a dish from Richardson. Hey. Sebastian. That's Mario Cheatham. Cheatham to the line to shoot free throws. As Gavin Hooper will check in. Cheatham to finish the three-point play, and he does. The lefty hits it. He's had some big games on varsity reserve this year. 100-72 OU as Ottawa hits the century mark off the glass. Halton goes high and scores. Make it 100-74 with a minute 05 to go. So Hooper is joined by Torrey. It'll be Braden Sadler on the ball right now wearing 55. They're going to go down low to Stuckey. Backing in, turnaround for Stuckey off the front rim. Cheatham offensive rebound. Don't kick it in the corner. Three-pointer partially blocked by Torrey, and York goes the other way, leading 100-74. Talton in the lane, left-hand layup good. With 40.1 to go. After tonight, it doesn't get any easier for York. They will play against Southwestern at home. Stuckey, right corner for Torrey, as King all over him. Torrey crossed over dribble, looking to attack in the lane, kicks it in the corner to Cheatham. Bounce pass short corner. They'll kick it up top to Stuckey. Jacob Stuckey inside it, shot blocked out of play, and it goes off his back, and it'll be possession to York. 18 seconds to play, and Ottawa leading 100-76. Down inside, Ottawa not younger guys not knowing who was supposed to be down low, and it's 100-78. Ottawa can just dribble it out. Still have to cross half court. But an emphatic win for OU after two tough home losses to come back, and they have won two straight as they win it by a final of 100-78 over York College. And the Braves get back into the win column as they improve to 9-4 overall and 5-4 in the KCAC. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal, so of course I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs, plus I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Braves win it going away 100-78 over York College as they improved to 9-4 on the year. 5-4 in the KCACs. Will now be joined by Tristan Hull, who went for 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tristan, you've been right on the precipice the last couple games. You've had 14, 15 rebounds and 9 points. How good does it feel to get in that double-double category?
Man, it feels good to finally break through. I got to give a lot of credit to my teammates. They were able to find me tonight, especially Quan. So, I'm just glad we're able to get back to playing team basketball and getting some W's.
One thing I really like about this team right now, you finished with 22 assists on 39 made baskets. You had 2 of those assists tonight. How fun is it to be able to distribute the basketball around when you have so many playmakers?
It's so much fun, and it makes the game so much easier when we play together and we move the ball that way. We feel like there's been a couple games, a couple of those close losses that if we would have maybe made a couple more extra passes or just limited down on our quick shots, the quick offense, that we would have been able to pull away with those. So that's something we've been harping on in practice, been trying to improve upon every week, and tonight we were just able to come out there and do it.
Also getting the final home game of the year in 2021. How good does it feel also to come away with the home win after 2 really tough losses inside Wilson Fieldhouse?
Man, it feels amazing. But from the beginning of the year, we always want to protect home court. You always want to protect your house, and like I said earlier, we had 2 heartbreakers earlier. But hopefully those will be the last ones. We took our bumps on the head, and we're ready to show that we're the team that we were at the beginning of the year again.
Tristan, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, guys. Everybody get home safe.
We'll go ahead and get Jackson Mallory on real quick. Let Jack chat as we'll bring him over. As, again, Ottawa wins it 100-78 to go to 5-4 in conference play. Jack, tonight you go for 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. you're basically the Swiss Army knife right now of whatever needs to be done. We saw you play the 5 a couple times tonight. As a player coming off the bench right now, how good does it feel knowing you can just distribute the ball to whoever? Y'all finish up with 22 assists tonight.
Oh, I love that. Especially with me, I know anytime we share the ball, I know we're going to be successful. We know anybody on our team can score. Anybody can have 30.9. And so as long as we share the ball will find the right person, and we'll take the right shot.
Last 2 home games, heartbreakers here inside Wilson Fieldhouse. Get a win to wrap up the 2021 winter schedule in this building. Is that momentum that really helps this team?
Oh yeah, definitely. Going into the Christmas break, into conference play, first part of conference play with a win is always huge. Always just gives you that momentum. Having that week or 2 of practice where you're not playing games, and it just seems so dragged and you can't ever get past it. But with a win, you just have that much more energy in all those practices.
One more game before you hit Christmas break, and it's down the road at McPherson, a game that's come down to one more in conference, I should say. Yeah. So one more before we get done with conference play, but at McPherson, a game that's come down to the final possession the last 2 years. Tough building to go into. What are you kind of looking for Monday?
Just we play as a team, same way we did today. We started off really hot. We shared the ball really well. We brought the defense today, and I think if we do that same thing, that it'll be a dogfight either way. But I think if we play defense and we rebound, I think we hopefully come out on top.
Jack, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations. We'll get Steves in real quick as Steves rolled out some of the JV guys and varsity reserve on us tonight, Bruce, and we had to make changes on the fly, but we think we got it.
Right.
Mario Cheatham coming up with a nice and 1 to finish it off.
Sure. Yeah. I'm sure I'm going to get in trouble for not updating the roster.
Yes.
I know it's coming, but
Katie Tooley's coming after you.
I only got so much time in the day.
Well, you can let Kobe Johnson know he finished with 3 points
there
today.
There you go.
But tonight, your team, 22 assists. I mean, my goodness, and go 13 of 30 from 3, but I know the assist number is always the big one for you.
Yeah, we're moving better. We're sharing the ball better. We've tweaked a little bit of stuff in our offense just to try and force a little bit more player movement, and I think it's paying off. And plus guys like Tristan are getting more comfortable in our stuff and kind of learning the ins and outs of where he can find guys cutting to the basket and stuff. So I'm proud of our guys for sharing the ball and showing up in a tough game with it's great to be in Wilson Fieldhouse, but not a lot of people, not a lot of noise and energy. So I'm proud of our guys for kind of making their own energy.
Led by 22 at one point tonight. It got down to 9. Even with the 22-point victory, your team saw a little bit of adversity, and we saw what happened with Bethel last week. How much of a growth have you seen between them there and now, being able to pull away and come away with a big win?
Yeah, we didn't have any of that first 7 games of the year. We were, I think our closest game was 11 points. We were beating people by 30. So we hadn't experienced that, and so these guys got to understand that. Especially in conference, man, if it's a 10, 15-point lead, you got to keep extending that lead, or teams are going to get back at you. And, you give York credit. They just started putting their head down, trying to get to the rim. They got some calls, and really got them back in the game. But give our guys credit for really just stepping back up and really locking back in on the defensive end.
1-2 straight. You'll go to McPherson Monday. Another earlier game, 5 o'clock tip. Out there, and then I asked Jack the same thing. Game that's come down to the final possession the last 2 years, and you know what to expect when you head out there.
Yeah, they're offensively they're pretty similar to us. They want to play fast. They move the ball well. They got some good weapons. So it's going to be a fun game, and hopefully we'll go out there and give them our best shot.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Bruce.
We'll take one more quick break. We come back, we'll wrap it up. Ottawa wins at 100-78 over York. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Are you worried how 2020 has impacted your teen's social development? We are too. Want to know what might help? Participating in the performing arts in high school. It's been hard being a teenager recently. Hard to cope, hard to keep up, hard not to feel like you're missing out. Everything's different and nobody knows what's next. Encouraging your son or daughter to participate in performing arts can really help. Those are high school activities like band, orchestra, choir, theater, speech, and debate. They'll make new friends, develop confidence, and feel the satisfaction of being part of a team. Participation in the performing arts aren't a cure-all, and they certainly won't make the pandemic go away. But they will make the teenagers in your family feel like they're part of something special. This message presented by the NFHS and the Kansas State High School Activities Association.
Final score, Ottawa 100, York 78. Ottawa picks up win number 9 on the year, and win number 5 in case Stacey plays. They get back over 500. They will travel to McPherson on Monday for a 5 p.m. tip against McPherson College, who plays Oklahoma Wesleyan tonight, Bruce, and we'll bring Bruce back in to kind of wrap everything up. Braves finished with 6 in double figures, those 22 assists, and shoot 54% from the field.
Yeah, just a great team win. Like Cole talked about, Jackson Mallory talked about, just that team effort, and just great to share the basketball. Jackson Mallory is point on. That's what you want from your fifth-year senior, to understand that sharing the basketball leads to their success, and that was key here tonight with the 22 assists on the 39 makes for the Braves. Braves are starting to go get some momentum, so hopefully they continue to remain coachable and continue to play basketball the way that they're playing, and that's some fast, fun basketball to watch.
Home with the logjam there in the middle of the KCAC, you can find a way to get a win Monday and get to 6-4. There's only 2 teams right now that have more than 6 wins. So you've got Oklahoma Wesleyan at 9-0, KW at 7-1. Bethany on the road at Tabor tonight. Southwestern is, I believe they are off today, so they aren't playing. But a big matchup on. I mean, if McPherson, you would expect, is going to be a tough matchup tonight for Oak but no matter what happens tonight, it's going to be a dogfight out in McPherson.
It's always a dogfight out in McPherson. And Coach Siebes talked about our students being gone, cheer and dance is gone, so the Fieldhouse atmosphere wasn't up to par what it usually is. McPherson, we know that gym there is a little bit more flat and just quiet. So both teams, men and women, are going to have to go create their own energy on the road to finish out this first half of conference play.
As we look at scores, final score on the men's side, Avila all over St. Mary 65-45. So they go to 5-4 along with OU. St. Mary drops to 3-5. York tonight falls to 1-7 as they go to 4-10 overall. They will host Southwestern on Monday. And this is the final home game of 2021 for OU inside Wilson Fieldhouse. They will be back here on December 20. My apologies, they have one more. They play a non-conference matchup. So this year, Ottawa gets 2 GPAC teams. They'll play on the road at Briar Cliff on December 17th, and then they'll play against Concordia, a rematch of that thriller in the opening round of the NAI tournament in 2020, where Ryan Haskins hit the 3 to put Ottawa up after they trailed by 12 with 5 minutes to go. To win that game. It was actually the final game in NAI Division II history. So it sounds like we might have Luke Queen on the call for that one. You'll be joining him for that, as I'll be in Texas. But they'll return for KCAC action on January 5th, where they will play back-to-back home games. So they'll play on the 5th against Oklahoma Wesleyan and then on the 10th against Southwestern. So we'll go ahead and wrap all of our coverage up for this evening. The women win big tonight, 75-39. The men win big, 100-78. And we'll see you on Monday as Ottawa will travel to McPherson to take on the Bulldogs at 3 and 5 p.m. For Casey Weeder and Bruce Tate, I want to thank everyone for listening, and for Larson Johnson back in the station for keeping us on the air. It's a double win night for OU. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy,